Hello, it's Elizabeth from teapot.com, and I am busy packing for San Diego Comic-Con, and I want to share with you all my essentials to bring to Comic-Con. First up, a sturdy shoulder bag. You want something that's large enough to carry anything you might want to keep with you, as well as some of the things you might be picking up at Comic-Con, but not so big it's gonna, knock you down. A shoulder bag is great because it keeps your hands free. And of course, the number one essential, and this may seem like a no-brainer, are some good, comfy shoes. These are not my typical style, but they never give me blisters. 3 years ago, I was seduced by the idea of some cute, sporty sandals that were fine for walking around the neighborhood in. Walking around Comic-Con is not the same as walking around your neighborhood, and I ended up with blisters on the very first day that I had to deal with the rest of the trip. Next, whether you're a guy or a girl, get some chapstick. There's something about, no matter how much water you drink, something about breathing all that recirculated air that makes your lips dry and crack out. It's uncomfortable, it doesn't look great, and it's really easily and cheaply prevented, so slap some on. Next up, wet ones or any kind of, wet naps just to have on you. You never know when you're going to need them. Similarly, hand sanitizer. Whether you're working a booth or buying stuff, you're going to be handling money, there's going to be, lots of people around, you'll be shaking hands. It's better safe than sorry. Now, if you're like me, you're going to be in line for hours at a time trying to get into different panels. I like to keep a little trail mix in my bag just so I don't end up just eating salty junk. Now, I, of course, make my own, and I'm going to include my recipe in this blog entry, but you can find trail mix anywhere. Basically something with fiber, protein, sugar, maybe a little dried fruit, just to keep you going and keep you from ODing on junk. Similarly, when you're in line, it's helpful to keep a book on hand, to keep you occupied. I've got Was Superman a Spy by Brian Cronin, who writes the Comic Book Legends Revealed column at Comic Book Resources. Another can-do or must-have some sort of mints. You never know when you're going to run into Nathan Fillion and you're going to want to smell pretty. Also, eye drops. There are many reasons that people stay up all night at Comic-Con. I'm not going to get into that here, but this is the solution to your red, tired, dry eyes in the morning. Another thing to think about, your cell phone charger. Normally, your cell phone might hold a charge for the entire day, but there's a good chance that you're going to be using it more often than usual, with tweeting or texting or taking videos, and there's plenty of plugs around. Just keep this on you. Next up, sunglasses. I know this might seem weird since you're going to be inside all day, but first of all, if you've been in a panel all day, you're going to kind of feel like the mole man when you come outside, and it'll help. Also, you might be standing outside when you're waiting for those panels, so it's just good to keep in mind. Now, men and girls, although I am a lady, so this is a dress, it's good, even if you're not planning on going into any fancy parties, to have something that can be dressed up or down. Something that doesn't need a lot of ironing, something you feel casual and cute in. I mean, who knows, you could win, one of the invites to our yacht party with Reliant Media on Thursday night, and you're going to need to dress the part, so keep it. And that's what I have, but I am sure that I have forgotten something, or there are many tricks that I could learn. So if you have any suggestions or you want to share your knowledge, comment away, and I will see you at San Diego Comic-Con.